Hey folks, this is really an underground one, and I have trouble myself to find to find it on Spotify or something to link it correctly. But we have a Wikipedia entry, and of course it's Janus, and I found them. I don't know, years ago. I want to say over 10 years ago. Um, and it was more that a friend of one of my former coworkers, he is he knows them. So and he said, "Oh, you like this kind of music? So check this out. This is something you will like." So we're really we're not very well known. So this is in German we would say Geheimtipp. This is a very secretive thing I'm giving to you, but I understand a little bit why we are not so well known because it's hard to classify their music. I chose der Schwarzer Witwer, and it's a 10 almost 10 minute song, and it has all the things I love. So that's why I like the song. I mean, I like Janus. Okay, let me do one thing. It has tango rhythms. It has some new German hardness, neue deutsche härte. It has some harsh guitars. It has a very interesting and sad story. Black widower. It would be the translation. So it's about a guy who's lonely, and his wife is deceased. You know what a widower is, and they just sing about it, and it's very lyrical, poetical. Um, they're hard to put into a bracket. You know what it really is. It's if you can understand German, it's of course a little bit more interesting because you can really follow along, and um, it's a really saddening story, and but yeah, all the songs I know from Janus, they are kind of hard, harsh realities. So we're not a funny bunch, but this is what I like as well. So we are. I can because we roll it all in one. So let's stay on focus here. This is the song shifts and turns and stuff. So it reminds me a little bit on like a rock opera. This might be the best description of it. And it's also the voice, the tonal, there is shifting in the voice and stuff. Some is a little bit, if we're really telling a story here, it's more like for me, der deutsche Liederbogen, like Schubert or something, when you had this like people just play on a piano and somebody sings and it really puts it's kind of hard to describe what it is. Just check it out, and I know it will not be for everyone, but it's just so it's artistically great. It's from the themes, it's really my kind of thing, and yeah, it's we're completely underrated, but I understand why, because they are not very easy to digest. So this is this is not a forgotten pop gem or an overlooked little thing. It's kind of the band is overlooked because they're doing really great music, but it's not for everyone. So yeah, please. I recommend it. I really recommend it. They're great. And from the Wikipedia entry I found, I think they're still around, and that's cool. So I wish them all the best. I want to hear more. But it's very not easy to get. So yeah, I hope you find something new here, and you find something that will be very interesting. It's not an easy listening. It's not. It doesn't follow any traditional rules or so. But it's still, if you have a time and you can lay back a little bit and relax and just let the like we have consumed music in the past that you just put on the LP and then just sit back and listen to it and really attentively listen to it. You will find a lot of things in here. um, I like pop music, I like simple rock music, I like whatever, I like a lot of different things, and this is one of more harder to get ones I like. But if you give it a chance and you get kind of encircled by what it is, it's kind of a little bit comparable to Das Ich, if you know this, but Das Ich is more electronically and very harsh lyrics and stuff, and here it's a little bit more all over the place, but in a good way. They're musically quite good and also artistically and vocally, and so yeah, I really like them, but I get it if you tell me, oh, this is not for me.